Pot roast is the comfort food of all comfort foods. It smells delicious, it tastes delicious, and it's easy to make. And I'm going to show you how to do it in an hour. So the most important thing to know about pot roast is what cut of meat to use. And what you want to use is the tough cuts of meat because they actually have more flavor, and when we cook this pot roast, it's going to become so tender. So here we're using chuck roast. First thing, let's season this meat up and get it browning. Salt, be generous with it, and some pepper. Salt and pepper, and then let's take a look at the size of this chuck roast. So it's no big deal if the pot roast is in more than one piece because ultimately it's going to be in more than one piece when you serve it anyway. A little bit of oil in the bottom of the pan, and we have this on the brown setting. So take the meat and let's get it browning. You're going to do this in batches. A pressure cooker works by trapping steam, and as a result it builds pressure inside and cooks at a higher temperature, so we can get this pot roast done in just an hour instead of the 3 to 4 hours. You want to brown the meat on all sides, then remove it from the pressure cooker, and we're going to start adding some vegetables. First we're going to put in some onion and some celery. Now these vegetables are cut relatively small. They're going to be completely soft at the end, but they're adding their flavor to the pot roast sauce, so no worries. So once they're browned a little bit, you've scraped up the bottom of the cooker, go ahead and put the pot roast meat back in. They don't need to be side by side. You can have them angled on top of each other if you want to. And then we're going to add our liquid. We're going to add a little bit of red wine. If you don't want to use the red wine, just add more stock, but I really do think the red wine adds to the flavor. Now we're going to add some herbs. First, some fresh sprigs of thyme, and then a bay leaf. And now we're going to add the vegetables that go along with the pot roast. These are fingerling potatoes. I've left them whole, along with some carrots that I've left roughly the same size as the potatoes, so about 2.5 to 3 inches. Sprinkle those on top, and then go ahead, close the lid, and it's as easy as just setting the pressure cooker to cook. I'm going to set the pressure to high. I'm going to add the time to 55 minutes. I'm going to press start, and then I walk away. It has been 55 minutes and our pressure cooker just beeped to say time is done. You want to just turn the cooker off and let the pressure come down naturally. You'll know the pressure's come out of the pressure cooker because you'll be able to open it. Take that lid off and oh my goodness, look what we've got inside. This is going to be a great meal. Beautiful. Oh, it's tender. It's so tender that the hardest part is going to be getting this out in one piece. But who cares, because it's all going to get broken up eventually. Now with any meat, you want to give it time to rest. It's too hot to eat right now anyway, so let this rest. Now call people to the table and just be so delighted when they see how tender this pot roast is.